Hey folks, and here we are, another FSD 14.2.2.4 drive. We're going to be in standard mode. We've done our errand at the big box store, so I've already navigated back, and now we'll go ahead and start self-driving. I was able to get some wood pellets here. I need wood pellets because it's a bit cold. The pellet stove helps out with heat, actually a lot, so I had to pick some up, and there were none local to me. Pretty much everyone can't even get deliveries right now, so we had to go a bit further out. We got 27 minutes on this trip because we had to go further away to get our normal wood pellet selection, so we'll see how we do. I think it's good to take a nice long trip in FSD sometimes. You get to see what works and what doesn't work. Here we've got big tall snowbanks on either side with bend on either side as well, so we were super cautious in how we came out of that turn. Note this guy was a little close there. My car didn't like how he went a little over his stop line, just a touch on that driver's front tire, so we were ready for anything. And we'll take a left-hand turn here. Vehicles coming from both sides, so we'll have to wait our turn. And we're going. We'll turn right here at our mall exit. And we're going to hop on the highway. We'll be on the highway a couple exits, and then we'll hit the city streets. We'll have to wait for an open area. We found it. We found our opening. And now we can proceed to get onto our on-ramp for the highway. I'm using a new camera mounting arm, so you folks can let me know if the view is good. I was having a lot of trouble with this camera mount initially, but it seems to be mounted properly, and it's not shutting the camera off when I've got video recording, so it seems like it's doing okay now. We'll see. We'll move over to the right so we can get to the on-ramp for the highway. And we did a very nice entrance to the on-ramp. Felt very safe, very controlled, and I'm just super relaxed. Since it's about 4:30 p.m., we've got a lot of traffic. I'll have to wait for an opening to get onto the highway. We have the yield sign. We have cars merging in to take the off-ramp, and we're getting onto the highway at the same point. So it's a little bit of a crazy intersection, and it looks like we've executed it very well. Perfect. We're on the left lane. I'm sorry, try again. We're on the right lane of the highway. So we'll sit here for a bit until FSD feels like moving over if it wants to. It says let's go to the middle lane, so we'll wait for our opening, and it says nah, I can't really get an opening here, it's a little busy. Attempt at going to the middle lane, and that went well. over the speed limit, 67 and 68 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone. Feels very natural. Looks like we got some brake lights coming up. Car seems ready for that. Decelerated nicely a little bit. Got a few miles left on the highway. We're doing really nice. Sitting in our middle lane. Cruising with traffic. About 52 miles an hour in a 65. This car is really dirty. It does need a car wash. Highway left. Pretty soon we're going to move over to the right so we can go to the off-ramp. Some deceleration as we're catching up to the traffic. Probably getting some brake lights up ahead. Moving over to the right lane so we can go to our off-ramp. And we're looking pretty good. Busiest traffic is up ahead when we get to the off-ramp. And then we need to merge on to the city roads, which is a busy route. This is our off-ramp right here, so we'll be taking that in just a second. We have cars coming on the on the highway from this side, this on-ramp, we're going to take the following off-ramp. So we all have to kind of merge together, and that went well. Now we're in our exit lane. We'll do a nice entrance to this off-ramp. Excellent. Now this is where it gets tricky. You gotta merge into this road. I do like to look behind to see what's coming. So I supervise FSD properly, and we did it. We found our opening, and we'll hop on this road. Very nicely done. And there isn't much traffic at this point either. I think this intersection was redesigned, and that did alleviate some of our buildup of traffic from merging here. People pulling out, FSD handles it no problem. That's why this is like so relaxing, because the car does it. It's amazing. So we will have to merge after this light. 2 lanes will become 1. There's a light up ahead that's, it always causes a lot of backup here. You can even see it on the map here where we have our traffic light and we have a line of orange and even red. And after that traffic, it's all blue after that traffic light. And we turn off our signal because now we have merged. Probably let this guy in this black truck go, because Tesla likes to be courteous. Very nice. And we came to a stop in our traffic before this road in case anyone happened to want to come out of there or turn in from this side, I guess. And we have a yellow light, so we didn't want to run it. Plus, you could see the car was thinking about letting that truck take the left-hand turn. Once we got the yellow light, it's like, yep, I'm going to stop here and you can take the turn. green light. Intersection up ahead. It's currently green, but I have a feeling it won't be green by the time we reach it. And we get through the intersection. It stayed green for us. Pretty cool. We have a couple of lights here. There's one up ahead, and then just past it there's two more. They can be kind of busy at this time of day. So we'll have a lot of stop and go traffic, a lot of turns, some lanes to expand. From one we'll go to 2 or 3 lanes, then back to 1 lane. So we'll put FSD through its paces. It's a pretty busy intersection. We break into 3 lanes. Center lane would be the correct lane for us to be in to go straight. So we're doing the right thing here. And you can see we actually have 2 lights in close proximity of each other. So FSD will have to honor both sets of lights. Getting through both sets of lights, which is great. And we'll go from 2 lanes to 1. So we'll merge like that. Yep, that worked all well. No one was really on our right side, so that was easy. And we have a couple more traffic lights left. I think we'll have to go through the busy center of town. So we'll have to deal with that. But FSD can do it. Just relax. I'm just going to let the car handle it. interesting. We're going to take a left turn here, which I did not anticipate. We're taking a slightly different way back. Once we get our left turn green arrow, we'll make our left. And here's our left-hand turn. We do an excellent job. Very nice in the lines. Ahead here, I have a feeling that we're going to take a right-hand turn. Got it's a soft right. It's kind of like a fork. Yep, that's what I see on the map. I think at the end of this road, we'll take a right. It'll be a four-way stop, and that'll bring us right to the busy center of town. We have cars coming from all directions. We have a lot of accidents that happen at this intersection as well. It gets crazy. Usually cars are halfway out in the intersection waiting for the opportunity to make their turn. Light turns red, they're hung out to dry in the middle. Cars start coming, and they are beeping. They're even have accidents there, so it gets really messy. FSD standard mode is doing about 35 miles an hour in a 30. So we're a little above the speed limit. Feels very safe though, feels confident. I think most people would drive around this speed manually if they were driving it as well. It's pretty par for the course for this road. Going downhill a bit, so we're intentionally not accelerating. We're decelerating a bit so that we don't pick up to like 40 or more. A lot of people have concerns that FSD really can't drive in the winter. It's just for nice weather. Can't do it in snow, can't do it in cold, can't do it at night. That has not been my experience. I've driven this car in active snowstorms. I've driven this in all conditions. And FSD's done very well. If there's a lot of snow on the ground, I'll just put sloth mode on. The car is great. Doesn't slip, handles the road very well. Here's our four-way stop. We're going to go right here. We're going to wait our turn. And here's our turn. Now we have to go through the center of town. We'll go straight right through it. And we'll see how it goes. This intersection is always a dice roll. Sounds like we have an emergency vehicle nearby. We have the green light, but we might not be able to get through it if there's an ambulance or something going through. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Not sure we'll make this light, but we'll see. Nope, we did not make the light. Yeah, this is a 5-way intersection. Cars coming from everywhere, all different times. And it seems like there's daily accidents here. And you notice you have 4 traffic lights there. Actually, there's 5. And FSD has to detect which ones are for us and which ones are for this way. And this one just shows blinking yellow up there for the left turn lane. For this way on the left, we have 2 red lights for us. We have a green light for that oncoming traffic. So it has to decipher at this intersection which light is for which direction. And it does it. Whoa. Now he's hung out to dry, but he's still turning. Cars are running the light. This guy's cutting in front of us. But FSD does a great job. Speed limit will drop to about 25 miles an hour here. Actually, it already has. We're doing about 30. Pretty standard for this road. I think we got some bells playing out here. We'll open the window and see if we can hear them. I guess they just finished. We'll go up about a half mile more. And then we'll take a right. And that'll take us back to our destination. I see that standard mode has detected that we'll park in this driveway. So that's perfect. And we'll put our right signal on so we can make our right-hand turn. And we'll take a right turn up ahead. That'll take us to our parking spot. We have good visibility of the pavement now. A lot of the snow that was on this road melted, which is great. And here we are. There you have it. Another successful FSD 14.2.2.4 driving test, end to end. Now that we've completed our errands, we'll call it a day. Thanks everyone, and have a great rest of your day.